Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a quick match reaction. As you can see with the change of scenery, I'm away this weekend, but I thought it was only right to come on and quickly film a reaction to yesterday's game against Sunderland. Just before we begin, I just wanted to say thank you so far for everyone that's liked, commented, subscribed, got involved with the channel, shown support in one way or another. I would just like to do a quick segment in this video just to say, if you haven't already, please do go down below and subscribe. We are so close to 500 subscribers at the minute, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you that has subscribed. And if you haven't, please take this opportunity right now to drop down below and subscribe to the channel for Manchester United content, football content, interactions with viewers, etc. But again, thank you guys so much. It really does make my day to see you all coming in and subscribing and commenting and get involved with the channel, etc. So let's begin then. Sunderland 2-0 at home. The obvious change was Sen Lemons. I thought he had a really good game. I thought it felt different just to have a goalkeeper that was commanding his area. He came out and caught a cross. We've not seen that in. We've not seen a goalkeeper command his area for so long. Even as good as David De Gea was, he wouldn't always come very far off his line, and he wasn't always the most commanding in the air as such. But yeah, I was delighted to see him come in. He looks good. He reminds me of, it might sound funny, but he reminds me of Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man. So all in my head, that watching him throughout the whole game yesterday, I was thinking he reminded me of Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man. But yeah, I was really pleased with him coming in. As you can see, I'm probably a little bit smiley because it just felt good to win, and it was just nice to be able to. We actually controlled that game as well. It wasn't just a smash and grab. It was actually, we maintained the tempo really well. We looked organised. It wasn't the most. We didn't have a massive amount of clear-cut chances, but I don't care as long as we can maintain control of this game. Like, Sunderland are a good team, and they had no clear-cut chances. Like, they had no, maybe the one at the beginning with Dalot, but you could argue that he was offside anyway. When the ball cut through and Dalot kind of just fell asleep. But yeah, they're a good team, and I feel like this is the perfect start for us to go into the Liverpool game after the international break. And obviously Liverpool losing against Chelsea yesterday in the way that they did is massive. So hopefully we have the tempo with us, but they will want to win. They're up against 3 defeats in a row now, so they will want that win. And it probably sounds naive of me to think, oh God, we beat Sunderland, let's go beat Liverpool now, because I know that it's not as easy as that, of course. But what I am saying is we should build on this opportunity now, taken from Liverpool facing a heavy defeat. I know it's not heavy in terms of the score, but to lose in the fashion that they did in the last minute will be tough for them mentally to take, especially now that they have no games between us now, and they aren't going to be together as a team either because of the international break. So I'm hoping that we can capitalise on that. I know it's been a really tough week for Amorim this past week, obviously after the scrutiny against Brentford. I think he's trying to come across as well as he possibly can. I think he knows the frustrations of us all and how frustrated we are, and that's the thing when you're a Manchester United manager. It's not exactly a secret because of the amount of press conferences and stuff that he has to do. Obviously all eyes are on him, he knows that, and I feel like he has responded pretty well. There's not a lot of positivity that comes from him and his body language at the moment, but you can kind of understand why. I know he demands a lot, he's a demanding manager, he demands a lot from his team. Apart from that, the players, I think, played really well. I think Lenny Yoro perhaps was a little bit shaky yesterday. Maybe, like, didn't do anything wrong, but just wasn't his overall confident self, I thought. But who can blame him with the run of games? He's not had long, has he, the last couple of games? Because I know we've had a lot of squad rotation and stuff. Bruno, I thought, had a good game. Sesko looked really, really good. Really good. I'm really excited for what Sesko can bring us as a team as an out-and-out number 9. He looks like he is very good on the ball. He can finish. Very good in the air. Yeah, I'm really excited for Sesko, actually. It's nice to have a striker that you can demand a lot from him and you get a lot from him. Mason Mount's goal, obviously, was a great goal. I know it wasn't a clean finish, but as long as it's in the back of the net, that's all we care about. Brian Mbeumo with the assist to that. I think people might be getting a little bit frustrated with Mbeumo at the moment, but what we've got to remember is that the desire is there, the fight is there, and he's trying his absolute best, which I don't think anyone can say he's not. Cunha being benched, obviously. Why do we think Cunha was benched? I guess Cunha's had a good start, don't get me wrong. I do think Cunha has had a good start, but he's not in the right places at the right time. Like, you can argue that he probably would have done the same thing as Mason Mount, but would he have been in the right place at the right time? I'm not too sure. So I think that's just what he's lacking at the moment. And like when he came on yesterday, I thought he looked good. He's getting in the right areas with the ball. It's just his end product isn't great. And I think he's a player that also demands a lot of himself. So is potentially getting frustrated with that. But I do trust that it will come good. He will come good. Not that he's already not good. I think he's already a great player. It's just that final end product that I think we need to get out of him. He doesn't need to so much. I know everyone has room for improvement. He doesn't need to so much improve on it. We know it's in there. We just need to try and get it out of him. And it can be tough when you come to a new club and you're trying to replicate kind of what you did in your old club, the form you had in your old club. But it is difficult. It's so difficult. And it's a massive... We all talk about how heavy the Manchester United shirt is. A massive shirt to hold, and it's whether you can keep consistent at that and the efforts you put in, because it will come. The end product will come. It's just that he needs to keep going and going and going and fight and etc. Do what he needs to do. But yeah, who else can we talk about? It was good to have Casemiro back in the middle. I think Casemiro just offers you something that no one else can. I'm not quite sure what it is. Genuinely, I'm not quite sure what it is. But he does. He is. I think whether it's just experience or his read of the game or what, he just offers you something, I think, that is difficult to get out of other players. And we always look a little bit better when he is in the squad. So that could have helped massively as well. Bruno was a threat yesterday, I thought. Still playing a little bit deeper. But I think he was a threat on the ball. He looked like he was up for it. He wanted to win. De Ligt had a great game again. I don't think anyone can argue about De Ligt's form this season. He's had a great start to the season. I think it was a little bit unfair of Dorgu being benched. I think Dorgu's had a good run, especially for Dalot. I know it's because Dalot plays on the right and Dorgu plays more so on the left. But Dalot's just we need to get someone to replace Dalot then, because he's just not at the standard that we need. Even the standard of the team overall at the moment isn't the best. Dalot is still not up there. He's still not at not the best standard. So I think he needs to be replaced as soon as possible. I think immediately when anyone sees him on the team sheet, it's almost, well, for my opinion anyway, and most of the people that I kind of follow in and around X, he is not what we want to see on the team sheet, and I'll stand by that. I'm not a big fan of Dalot as a footballer. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. I think we've spoken about the 2 goals. We've spoken about the actual game in itself. It's not going to be a long video, this one, just because I'm away, but I just wanted to get out and communicate with you all anyway. But yeah, where we go from here then, I think very, very best possible way we could have ended this run of games before the international break. We've obviously got no players from our current squad been picked for England, so maybe a bit of rest now for them, rest and recovery, and yeah, just look to the Liverpool game, I guess. It'll be very interesting to see how we get on, but I'm hoping that this is the best possible situation we could have gone into. It's us coming off the back of a very good result after a good performance as well, and Liverpool coming back after a run of bad performances and 3 losses on the trot. So what more can we ask for, I guess? So I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely weekend. Obviously, every weekend that Manchester United have a win, it's always a positive, and it's always a little bit more easier to enjoy than the rest of the weekend. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Apologies, it's not as long as I would have liked. Keep your eye out for some new videos coming soon. And again, just if you can and you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please, please, please get involved. Subscribe down below and help us on the road to 500 subs. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good weekend.